Introducing out of the blue corner, please welcome Sulaiman Hashemi. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Nguyen. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here live at the Malvern Town Hall for Rebellion 100% Muay Thai number 10. This bout, proudly sponsored by the Ladbrokes. And when this bout begins, they will be fighting for the MTA Victorian State title. 5 by 2 rounds in the 58 kilo weight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, last night weighing in at 57.95 kilograms. He has a fight record of 6 fights for 5 wins. Trained by Kru Ting out of Kru Ting Muay Thai in Melbourne, Victoria. Please welcome Sulaiman Hashemi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, last night weighing in at 58.65 kilograms. A fight record of 16 fights for 11 wins. Trained by the legendary Kong Sak Superboy out of 8 Blade Warriors in Lebanon, Victoria. Please welcome Nguyen. Both fighters, Waiku Ramoy.
You are here live at Rebellion Muay Thai 10. We are at the Malvern Town Hall. I'm here with Mark Hammer Castanini, and of course, there is no Rebellion without the Road to Rebellion. Road to Rebellion 5 will be on March 5th, 2016. We will see the return of the Weapon, Toby Smith. Roy Wills. We'll also see Curtis Stati, Josh Tonner, Sam Bark, and the rising stars of Victoria Muay Thai. Back at Red Scooter Receptions. Go to muaythai.com.au.
We are seconds out First of our two title fights of the evening, round one.
This is fight number 8 and the first title fight. It's the MTA Victorian State title fight. We have Sulaiman Hashemi fighting Chris Nguyen, and they're straight into the clinch. Hammer, what can you tell us?
I have to say, Nick, Sulaiman is a very unorthodox fighter. His punches will loop, his kicks will come in from all directions. There's a lot of spinning stuff just like that. Whereas with regards to Chris Nguyen, very focused, straightforward, correct fighter. A lot of heart and is certainly strong. He's had a great year, Chris Nguyen, as well. And is looking to build on that reputation tonight by taking this title. Sulaiman Hashemi will be busy and under pressure will start to tangle up, tie up, and he'll ugly the fight up if he has to break the rhythm of the opponent. Sulaiman Hashemi on the Ladbrokes odds, $2.08 for the win. Chris Nguyen, $1.70 for the win.
There is blood coming out of the mouth of Chris Nguyen.
Oh, Nguyen, the beautiful straight 1-2. Just puts Sulaiman back into his blue corner. Bangs away at the body, bangs away at the legs. And again with the low knee. Clever tactics from Nguyen.
Nice
Stepping
right
out,
kick.
chops.
Just catches Chris as he moves out of range.
And over round number one, once again, big shout out to Ladbrokes for sponsoring this bout. You can bet on this fight and all of tonight's fights at Ladbrokes, or get on board to ladbrokes.com.au. Seconds out. Round two.
That is it.
Nice removal of the target.
Chris
And
puts
takedown from Chris Nguyen. Sulaiman.
Oh!
That takes him down.
Chris gets a little bit locked up there and Sulaiman manages the takedown.
Sulaiman, not his usual unorthodox self, is fighting very basic tonight, very, very cleanly. They spill out of the ring.
We nearly see the fighters leave the ring. They're not going to leave too early. They've got to get this fight finished.
Sulaiman fakes the push kick, comes in with a lead jab. Nguyen just working away at that lead thigh.
Sulaiman goes for the head kick and then for the sweep, but Chris is not having any of it. An exchange of kicks there. Both fighters landing on the body. Sulaiman goes in for the sweep, moves Chris into the rings, and the fighters will be broken up and brought back to the middle of the ring.
Well, on his record, on his record on paper, it's showing that he's had 6 fights, but Sulaiman has certainly had a lot more than them. I think overseas competitions have not been perhaps taken into account. Nice push kick to the face. Chris Nguyen, 16 fights, 11 wins, his record. Nguyen, as I said, he's had a good year. looking to cap it off tonight with that title strap.
End of round number 2, March 5, 2016, we return to the red scooter for Road to Rebellion, which sees the return of Toby the Weapon Smith.
We're back to the replay here.
Having a look at what went down in that last round. Nice straight right hand from Nguyen in the blue corner. Sulaiman round kick up high. Caught and taken down. That's going to do well for him on the judges' scorecards, Chris Nguyen. The push kick and takedown attempt again from Nguyen, but Sulaiman goes into side control. Looking to get the mount to the ground and pound.
Fighters, seconds out. Round 3.
We're into round 3 of a 5-round fight. This fight's brought to you by Ladbrokes. Sign of respect from the gloves. They touch gloves and they're straight into it.
Again, Nguyen pushes forward now. Just good basic stuff, but it's working well. Sulaiman, the 1-2-3 round kick.
He spins Nguyen around.
Oh, push kick face into the clinch, Sulaiman.
I'm getting the feeling that Sulaiman might be lifting up the activity rate here at Rebellion Muaythai.
He's starting to step up the ante, and this is the stuff I was talking about earlier. He's capable of doing all sorts of weird stuff that you got to really account for. It's a hard night at the office with old Sulaiman.
Both fighters very experienced. Not giving away an inch.
Backs himself into that blue corner. The straight left from Nguyen, finds the mark again. The lead hand, he goes with it, Nguyen. Kick for kick they work. Oh, step through elbow off the rear from Sulaiman, knee for knee in the clinch. Look at the technique, look at the scoring shots at home if you're watching it.
Lots of activity in the clinch there, Hammer.
They're just working cleanly. Neither fighter looking to let the other one get the upper hand. It's a fairly even one at the moment, a bit of an arm wrestle. Nice again from Nguyen catch.
Goes for the rear naked choke, but that won't be allowed. Big kick from Nguyen. Sulaiman's breathing rather heavily from his mouth.
And over round number 3, Nguyen, Sulaiman Hashemi. MTA state title on the line.
Whatever way you cut it, it's a close one, this one.
And we go to the replay. Nice knees there in the clinch from both fighters. Both of them trying to get an advantage. Nguyen trying to scramble out. He tries to get the elbow in, but not quite. Moves forward with that lead elbow, does Sulaiman. Back into the clinch. Sulaiman tries for the reverse spin elbow, but doesn't quite land.
Seconds out. Round 4.
2 rounds to go. This fight's still there for the taking. Maybe just Nguyen a little ahead, but Sulaiman still waging war in centre ring. Knee for knee in the clinch. Centre referee Elias Delapsis keeps them working. One of the best centre referees in the country for Muay Thai, Elias, in my opinion.
No arguments here, Hammer.
Step side kick from Sulaiman.
Sulaiman goes in for the elbow, but doesn't quite connect. Trading knees here in the clinch. Oh,
nice
big takedown. Nguyen absolutely slams Sulaiman to the ground. Sulaiman returns with a left kick to the body. Nice left and a nice right from Nguyen. Back into the clinch, knees being traded again.
I'm really impressed with what I'm seeing from Chris Nguyen tonight. He's certainly matured beautifully as a fighter over the last 12 months. And he's going to be a formidable opponent for anyone in this weight division, Nguyen.
And these fighters are fighting for the MTA Victorian state title. Sulaiman, swing and a miss. Nguyen hits right to Sulaiman's glad package. Unfortunately, it was a little bit low, unintentional. Sulaiman composes himself, nods to the ref, and we are engaged. You are watching Rebellion Muay Thai 10.
Nice catch and counter. Nguyen, Sulaiman trying to weave through, get inside control. And they kept working.
Oh, yeah. Crushing right leg. Oh! Nguyen throws two right legs and puts Sulaiman to the ground again.
MTA title on the line. This fight is proudly sponsored by Ladbrokes.
Solid work throughout that fourth round, penultimate round. Clubbing overhand right from Nguyen. Sulaiman tries to answer. A little overwhelmed he was in that round. Nguyen now starting to get clued onto his tactics and negating them beautifully.
Seconds out, fighters. Both fighters touch gloves. Fifth and final round.
This is the decider, Hammer. Who do you think has it?
I think at this point it's definitely red corner, Chris Nguyen, that is ahead on the scorecards. He needs a big finishing round, Sulaiman, to have any impact on this fight.
Both fighters very cagey now. Nguyen backs Sulaiman into the corner, into the clinch, knees are traded.
And he's keeping the guys working. They've got to be striking clean, mixing it up nicely. Nguyen, good evasion and counter fighting from Nguyen, the 8-blade warrior, doing it in fine style. Sulaiman again. Oh, the spinning back fist from Sulaiman off the high kick. Good stuff from him. Again tries with that lead switch. Nguyen having none of it. Knowing that he's safe. I feel he knows that he's got this one in the bag. Doesn't want to make any silly mistakes and give Sulaiman an opportunity to catch up on the scorecard.
Certainly Nguyen's landing the cleaner shots here in the fifth and final round. And it looks like Nguyen's going to take away the MTA Vic State title.
Back to centre ring they go. Both fighters looking for the wide open spaces to keep moving. Beautiful countering from Nguyen. Evasion and counter. The order of the day for Nguyen out of the red corner. Seems to be just very confident as this one progresses. Not making any silly mistakes, keeping his composure. Sulaiman off target most of the time with his striking.
Oh, what a fight! Muay Thai Australia. State title on the line. Christian and Sulaiman Hashemi. Can I please have a representative for Ladbrokes to the ring?
What a great fight all round. Some good counter kicking from Chris Nguyen. Clean evasion, clean striking. And Nguyen just consolidated as this fight went on. Having a look, the catch and counter, beautifully done. Did just enough, just what he had to, Nguyen, tonight. Fighting the very unorthodox Sulaiman Hashemi.
(2016) March 5, we are back where it all began at the Red Scooter. And your promoter, Sai Nudgy, is bringing back the weapon, Toby Smith, to Australian shores. Can I please have both fighters to center ring? Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of Muay Thai action for the MTA state title, we have gone to the judge's decision. It is a split points decision. Your first judge, Crew Dip, gave the fight 50-46 to the red corner. Your second judge, Bryce Birthwhistle, gave the fight 49-48, blue corner. And your final judge gave the fight 49-47, declaring your winner and new state champion. Red corner, Chris Nguyen.